Did you know the Mughal Empire was one of the most powerful empires in the history of South Asia? How did it manage to influence such vast regions, blending diverse cultures, religions, and governance styles so effectively? What legacy did the Mughal rulers leave that continues to shape modern society? Explore the rich history of the Mughal Empire, where culture, power, and religion intertwined to create a unique tapestry that stretched across centuries. Founding and expansion, 1526 to 1600. Long ago, in 1526, a brave leader named Babur started the Mughal Empire in South Asia. He came from a place far away called Central Asia. Babur was very smart and strong. He had a big army with special guns and cannons. With these, he won a very important fight called the Battle of Panipat. This battle was against a powerful king, and winning it helped Babur take control of a big part of North India. After Babur, his grandson Akbar became the ruler when he was just a young boy. Akbar was a great king. He made the empire even bigger and stronger. He didn't just fight, he also made friends with many kings and leaders around him. Akbar believed that everyone should be treated nicely, no matter what religion they followed. He made new rules so that people from different religions could live together peacefully. Akbar also made sure that his empire was well organized. He set up a good system to collect taxes from the people, which helped the empire have enough money to run smoothly. He built many beautiful buildings and was nice to artists and writers, making his empire famous for its culture and art. Under Akbar's rule, the Mughal Empire became very powerful and wealthy. People from different places came to live and work there because it was a land of opportunity and peace. This was a special time when the Mughal Empire grew a lot and became very important in history. Golden Age of culture and architecture. During the time of the Mughal Empire, there was a special period known as the Golden Age, when art and buildings were really beautiful. This happened mainly when Akbar's son, Shah Jahan, was the king. He loved building stunning palaces, forts, and mosques. One of the most famous buildings he made is the Taj Mahal, a huge and beautiful white marble building in Agra, built to remember his wife. It is so pretty that people from all over the world come to see it. Shah Jahan also made big forts like the Red Fort in Delhi, which had huge walls and beautiful halls inside. Besides buildings, this was also a time when lots of great art was made. Painters in Shah Jahan's court were very skilled. They painted detailed pictures that tell stories about the kings and their lives, which were so good that we still admire their work today. The kings didn't just build and support art for fun, they wanted to show how rich and powerful the Mughal Empire was. They invited the best artists and builders from different parts of the world to work for them. This mix of different people and styles made the culture of the Mughal Empire very special and rich, like a beautiful carpet with many colors woven together. The Mughal emperors loved nature and gardens. They built big and beautiful gardens that were like pieces of paradise on earth. These gardens were not just pretty, they were cleverly designed to be peaceful places where people could relax and enjoy the beauty around them. The gardens had paths for walking, fountains that made gentle sounds with water, and lots of flowers and trees that smelled wonderful. One of the famous gardens they made is the Shalimar Gardens in Lahore. It has 3 levels of terraces, which means it steps down like a staircase. Each level is full of green plants and big trees, with water channels that sparkle in the sunlight. This kind of garden is called a Mughal garden, and it shows how smart the Mughals were in planning and designing outdoor spaces. Besides gardens, the Mughals also planned whole cities. They built new cities with straight roads, markets, and places for people to live. They even planned where each part of the city should be, like where the markets should go and where people should pray. This helped the cities stay organized and beautiful. The Mughals made sure that their cities and gardens were places where everyone could feel happy and calm. Religious policies and cultural integration. During the Mughal Empire, the kings had smart ways to make sure people of different religions could live together happily. Akbar, one of the greatest Mughal emperors, believed that no one religion was better than the others. He wanted everyone to get along, no matter what they believed in. So, he started something called the Din-i-Ilahi, which means religion of God. It was a special idea that mixed parts of many different religions like Islam, Hinduism, Christianity, and others. Akbar hoped it would help people understand each other better and live peacefully. Akbar also made sure that his government included people from many different religions. He gave important jobs not just to Muslims, but also to Hindus and others. This was his way of showing that everyone was important in his empire, no matter their religion. These ideas helped different kinds of people feel like they were a part of the Mughal Empire. By mixing cultures and religions, Akbar made his empire stronger because people were happier and worked together better. This made the Mughal Empire a place where many different ideas and traditions came together, creating a rich and diverse culture, administration, and economy. The Mughal Empire was really big, so to manage it well, the kings set up a smart system. They divided the empire into many areas called provinces. Each province had a boss called a governor who took care of things in that area. This way, the empire ran smoothly because each part had someone looking after it. Akbar, one of the great Mughal emperors, introduced a new way to collect taxes from farmers. He made sure that the taxes were fair. He didn't just guess how much money people should pay. He measured the land and checked how good the soil was. This system helped the empire collect enough money without being too hard on the farmers. The Mughal Empire was also rich because they traded with other countries. They sold things like spices, silk, and cotton, which were very popular in places like Europe. This trade brought a lot of money into the empire, making it even wealthier. By having good rules for running the empire and doing business with other countries, the Mughal kings made their empire a place where people could live better lives and have good jobs. This made the Mughal Empire one of the richest and most powerful places in the world at that time. Decline of the Empire, 1707 to 1857. After a long time of being very strong and rich, the Mughal Empire started to have problems. After Emperor Aurangzeb died in 1707, things began to go downhill. Aurangzeb had spent a lot of money on wars and made some people unhappy because he wasn't as kind to different religions as earlier kings like Akbar were. When Aurangzeb passed away, there was no strong leader left. Many leaders who came after him were not very powerful, and they couldn't control the whole empire well. Because of this, different parts of the empire started to do their own thing and didn't listen to the emperor as much. Also, there were many fights inside the empire. Different groups and leaders wanted to be in charge, so they fought against each other. This made the empire weaker. At the same time, new people from Europe, like the British, were coming into India and starting to take control of different parts. By 1857, the British had become very strong in India. There was a big fight called the Indian Rebellion of 1857, where many Indian soldiers tried to fight against the British but didn't succeed. After this, the last Mughal emperor was taken away by the British, and the Mughal Empire officially ended. This was a sad end to an empire that had been very powerful and important in history. Legacy of the Mughals. Even though the Mughal Empire ended a long time ago, it left a big mark on India. The Mughals did a lot of important things that people still remember today. They built amazing buildings like the Taj Mahal and the Red Fort, which are very famous around the world. These buildings show how skilled Mughal architects were and how much they loved beautiful art. The Mughals also brought different cultures together. They mixed their own culture from Central Asia with the local Indian cultures. This mix created a new style of music, dance, and even cooking. Today, many Indian dishes that people love have come from this time when the Mughals mixed different ways of cooking. Another important thing the Mughals did was to set up a strong government. They made rules for how to collect taxes fairly and how to run cities and villages efficiently. These ideas helped make the country run smoothly, even after their empire was gone. So, even though the Mughal Empire isn't around anymore, the things they built, the culture they developed, and the rules they made are still important in India today. They helped shape what India is now and people still learn from them. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed learning about the Mughal Empire and its rich history, don't forget to hit the like button. Subscribe to our channel for more amazing stories from the past, and tap the bell icon to stay updated with our latest videos. Share this video with friends who love history, and let us know in the comments what topic you'd like us to explore next.